Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic Monday. We are back with another Mystery Monday. Hello, Fauna. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? I've got my Halloween playlist going. It's mid-August. I should have started on the 1st, but we are officially in spooky season, and I needed to bring it in with my music. So we got one of my Halloween playlists going today. Hungry, but you don't know if you're DoorDash hungry. Ooh, yeah. DoorDash is too expensive. I can't do DoorDash anymore. The upcharge on the food itself and then the delivery fees, I just it's not worth it to me anymore. I'd rather like go and get the food myself or cook, honestly, over door dashing personally. Um, but depends on what you're gonna DoorDash too. Cause like if it's something that's super far away or something that's like not practical to pick up yourself or make yourself, is it worth the extra 4 to 7 rather than going to get it? Yeah, for sure. Guess it depends on how much in gas you'd be paying to go get it yourself. Everything's 20 minutes away from you. I think it depends on what you're gonna get. I think for me personally, the only thing that's worth getting DoorDash through nowadays is sushi because I don't have a sushi place near me and I don't want to do that drive. An hour round trip at that point. Yeah, that's gross. McDonald's. I don't know about McDonald's, but I have a bias against McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's personally. I'm not a fan. It makes me sick when I eat it. So I can't. But you do you. If you think McDonald's is worth an hour drive, I mean, like, go for it. I don't think I could do it myself. You try to get parental, you wanted to see if parental unit 2 was out and about to get food for you instead, but they haven't responded. Bummer. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Um, yeah, I mean, for me personally, I don't think McDonald's, ooh, or Whataburger. I would do, well, I've never had Whataburger to be able to, but I have such a bias against McDonald's that I would probably go with Whataburger and do Whataburger instead. And then an hour drive is not worth picking up yourself. Definitely DoorDash it if you're gonna get something, because that's not. I'm lucky most of the places that I eat frequently when I eat out are like barely a 5 minute drive from my house, so I can get away with not door dashing, but I wouldn't do a personal pickup for an hour drive. That's DoorDash that. DoorDash that shit. Alrighty. I got a package over the weekend and I was really really excited to open it, but I kind of wanted to do a I don't know why I'm blanking on the word. But I wanted to open it with you guys. So I am a lover of Kickstarter. For anybody who doesn't know what Kickstarter is, it's a platform that allows creators to get financing help with their creative projects. Usually it's creative projects. I support creative projects. In my personal interest, I do a lot of tarot. Yes, unboxing. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Unboxing. Um, I support a lot of tarot creators, tarot artists. And I backed this particular project, this artist's last tarot deck ever. According to them, they're never going to make another deck again. And it's a revamp of their first deck they ever did, where they redid all of the art with their new skills. So I've been really looking forward to this. I backed it back in March of last year, I think, and it just came in the mail this weekend. So we're going to open it together. I'm very, very, very excited. I've been looking forward to getting this deck for a very, very, very long time. Just gotta get this. And I'm using my little Sting letter opener, because why not? Oh, come on. Gotta get all the tape. Come on. And I think she said any remaining decks that don't go to Kickstarters, she's going to be putting on sale on her Etsy. So I'll probably link that in chat. Okay, so we got a little bonus gift. We got this cute little sticker right here. Looks like it's for probably Stone Pentacle, Earth. I think she did Stone for Pentacles in this deck. So this is her cracked amethyst deck. So there's the front and the side. That's not a whole lot there, but that's cute. What is that? That's little, some like little symbols, but they like flash in the light. Hold on, let me get this plastic off. Where's the seam here? I don't want to cut into the box on accident. So it looks like it's a slide box instead of a... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it is a magnet case box. I thought it was going to be one of the ones that like come out like that, and I don't like those, but no. It's a magnet case box. So a little flip top like that. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get this on the camera a little bit better without the plastic. Kind of see how it flashes a little bit. I love that. And then just a little preview of some of the art. Cute little guidebook. There and there. Oh, and it's got cute little like drawings of what for each of the describing the symbolism rather than like text. I love that. Why is it cheaper to DoorDash Whataburger than it is to use the Whataburger app to get the same meal to DoorDash it to you? That's crazy. I don't know why they would do it like that. Oh, look at the cute little art at the back. That's the bottom of the box. I love that. Alrighty. Oh, it matches the art on the back of the deck itself. Alright, so a little bit of love for the back of the cards. Got some keys and a floral wreath. I love this so far. And then, oh, this art is so nice. I saw previews of the art on the Kickstarter, and it's like, it looks really nice, but just seeing it all in person, oh my god, I love it so much. So just we got the Fool, right? The Magician, little pearl and an oyster, potential, possibility of what there could be within you. I love that so much. The High Priestess. The box is adorable. The Empress. Look at that. That is so pretty. And yeah, they're so smooth, but this little border right here has a little bit of texture. So you can feel that all the way around. And it's all the way around, so it's definitely intentional. love that. Ooh, look at that Emperor card. Oh my god. That is gorgeous. The Hierophant with all of the different religious symbols hanging in the tree. Oh my god. You guys. This, so far, this is my favorite card. I love that one. Oh, the lovers with the bee and the flower. Oh my god. I love it. 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 You just want a tarot deck to sit around and do absolutely. Hi, baby. Excuse you. You're blocking my chat. I can't see. Baby girl, did you come to check out the tarot deck too? Because it's very, very nice. You want a tarot deck to just sit around and do absolutely nothing with. Unfortunately, there's any high quality Genshin tarot cards you want. Oh yeah. Getting the fandom tarot decks are very hit and miss. There's some that like look like they could be really good. Um, but I'm like wary on like where they manufacture it, even though the art is really good. And then there's others where I think the art's gonna be really good, and then I decide to buy them and I open them up and it's not. They showed like four of the best cards in the deck on the preview outside, and then the rest of them are absolute ass. So it's, yeah, I can definitely see it might be hard to get Genshin ones. Here's the chariot. I like that. Strength. Flower growing out of pavement. That's so apt. I love that. The hermit. Just a little cave. All alone in the lonesome. The Wheel of Fortune. That's an interesting design. The little symbol on the rock. The first one you Googled is a bunch of fan art slapped on some cards with tarot cards in the box. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how some of it starts out. Making tarot cards is so incredibly expensive, especially if you want them like good quality card stock, a nice thickness. It can be really expensive to get those made. There's Justice. It's an interesting design. Stalagmites and stalactites. Is that a little... I thought that was a flame at first just because the color red all over the place, but I think that's a water drop. Which is so interesting. No theming, no direction with the characters being chosen for which card, just fan art from way too many. So they just like stole a bunch of fan art and threw it onto some card stock, like home card stock. And we're like, okay, that's no bueno. You can maybe check out, I don't know if you've checked out Kickstarter. Obviously everything is like timed, so there might not be something currently active, but you can look and see if maybe somebody's done something similar on there. They've got any projects they have done Genshin, or they're in like the fandom sphere of the kind of things that they do. Maybe they'd be open to taking some suggestions on their next project. I don't know. All characters from 2021. Oh, so it's like 60% of the cast. Yuck. There's the Hanged Man. I love. I'm second favorite card, Death. With the mushrooms growing from the tree stump. The potential for something new after the death of something old. Ugh! Second favorite card. I do still think, well, actually, this might, no, I think this is going to take first. And Hierophant has been knocked to second. I love. Temperance. With all of the roots. I can't keep my hand steady. Ooh. Arachnophobia. Trigger warning right here. We've got the devil. Hold on, I have to blow my nose, pardon me. You want to be the change you see in the world? You gonna make it yourself? Yes! Yes! Yes, do it. Make a Genshin Tarot deck. Absolutely! And I've seen your work in Lapis's Discord. You got talent. Absolutely. Do it. There's the tower. Obsessed. Can't draw humans for the life of you. You'll learn. Hey, yeah, you gotta start somewhere. And if it's with a fandom tarot deck, absolutely. Do it. There's the star. So pretty. So simple. I love that. I love that. Just the moon. Just the moon. Beautiful. I'm in love with her. The moon is my lover. The sun. Again, so simple. Judgment. Little. And the world. That's so pretty. I love that color gradient for the sunrise. Or sunset. That's so pretty. Ooh, and we have a bonus card. Magic. Bonus cards. I don't usually use bonus cards when I get them in tarot decks, but I do like this. I'll have to see what their interpretation of it is. We can see the little symbols for each of the suits in the deck. There we go. Straighten that out. I like that. Very spooky. Main thing you want is a tarot deck with Tartaglia as the fool, since Fatui means, excuse me, fool in Latin. But all these tarots online don't have him as the fool. Make it yourself. Do it. Jump on there. Make him the fool. He is your fool in your world, and he is the fool in your deck. Alright, I'm gonna kind of flash through each of the decks really each of the suits really quickly. So we have arrows, which is air, right? Let me see if I can get these. Here. Here. 3. Ugh, I'm going crooked. 4. 5. 6. 7. Ooh, I like that one. 8. 9. There's 72. In a classic tarot deck, there are 72 cards. 9. 10. Page. 'Knight. I'm getting F. Knight. Queen. That's pretty. Very bisexual with the colors. I love it. And the King of Arrows. I like that one a lot. Means you can't drive a character, you're just gonna have to pick your favorites. Gonna have to pick the ones that you think best suit that deck according to your interpretation, or suit that card according to your interpretation. 102 characters in the game before they add another 10, so there's gonna be 112. That's crazy. Okay. Here's the cups. Cups right here. 1, so that's ace. 2 of cups. That's cute. I like that. Cups are like emotions. I'm getting out of place. 3. There's 4. Oh, but he's all by himself. Oh. I'm like having a hard time holding these. Here we go. So 5. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I like that for 5 of cups. That's so good. You have 72 characters right now. That's perfect. There you go. There's 6 of cups. I like that. That's so cute. With the rainbow in the cups. And then on this key. Oh, I like that a lot. So, ooh, look at that. Oh, that's spooky. That's perfect. 8. The 9 of cups. How cozy. 10 of cups. Ooh, I'm having trouble keeping this steady. 10 of cups. The page. Knight. The Queen of Cups. Oh, yes. Yes. The crystal ball. God, I wish I had my crystal ball still. It's in storage right now. And the King of Cups. Yes. I love that. Our potion master. Lovely, lovely. You're gonna go get food and then finish your Genshin dailies? Yes, absolutely. Do it. Get your food, fuel your body, have some fun. And then we've got the stones. So that's our earth. This is what would normally be pentacles. So that's our ace. God, I don't know why I can't keep that straight. You're not leaving just yet. That's okay. Thank you, thank you. And then the 2, 3 of pentacles, or 3 of stone. 4, that's interesting. Interesting. I'm just see what they put for this, the symbolism in there. 5, yeah. 6 of stone. Ooh, I like that. This tree on the rock. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, I love that. That's actually really a good idea. I might do that for myself. Have my jewelry in something like that. I like that. And then the page. The knight. The queen. Ooh. The king. Okay. I like that. All those symbols all over the place. Get a little bit closer so you can see that. Symbols and then the glowing. I like those a lot. And then finally, the swords. Ace. Ooh, hold on. These two got stuck together. There we go. There's two. Two swords. Oh, oh, with the sword over the edge like that. Yes, 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 yes. 3. Apt. Love that. 4. 5 of swords. Oh, with all those broken pieces on the bottom. 6. 7. Oh, that's, yes. Falling into the water like that. Yes, and that's such a pretty sword. I like that. Look at that. The stone on there, the design on the hilt. And there. Lovely. There's the 8. 9. 10. Page. The knight. I like the colors of the leaves there. The queen. Ooh. Ooh. This might be my 3rd favorite card. And the king. That. I like that. More of those little symbols on it. Do all of the kings have these same symbols? Hold on a second. We're gonna look. Where are you? Okay. So they all have the same, like, color scheme. They all have the, like, purple vibe going in the background. And yeah, look, they've got those symbols again here. I don't. Oh yeah, no. Oh my god, it's really hard to see, and I don't know if I can, if it'll zoom, if it'll focus. It won't focus. But in the, they're like, it's right there. They're little symbols. But they did put all of the exact same symbols on all of them. That's so cool. All right, let me put those back where they belong in the deck. And I think we should do a reading. I think we should do a reading. Let me see. Hold on. That's, I want you, that you is there. We'll get these shuffled. Stone. And then I am stupid excited for spooky season this year. I don't know why. The last few years I've been kind of meh about Halloween season. But I think I'm just excited to have something to look forward to, maybe. I want to try to actually do things this season. I want to try to go to some haunts. Probably some big ones and some small ones. I do know I want to do Universal. I've never done a Universal haunt before, so I'd really like to do a Universal haunt this year. I probably will do the Knott's haunt. We'll see. I'll have to reach out to some of the folks I know still working there, and they can tell me if it's any good this year. Because the last few years I've gone, it's been like, I don't know. I haven't really been impressed with the quality. They're always very creative with the things that they do, the mazes that they make, but I just, the actual like quality of the performers and of the special effects have just been kind of eh. And the hanging show I haven't really enjoyed as much. I don't know if maybe I'm just not in the pop culture sphere enough anymore, so I don't really like get the jokes. Um, but we'll see. And I really hope, if I do go and see it, and I really hope that they're not afraid to like actually speak out. Because in past years, the hanging is also not just pop culture, but also like a little bit political satire. They love to make fun of politicians and things that are happening in the country. And they haven't really like done that. And I think they might be afraid of like repercussions, which I get, I do. Um, but also like there's a reason why they started the hanging the way that they did with those kind of statements, and to step away from that kind of defeats the purpose of the show. So, I don't know. But usually they don't start. Well, actually, no, they should be hiring now because they usually open the last week of September. So they should be hiring now. Which means they should have the show already rehearsing because they would have started that a long time ago. So I'll have to reach out to people I know in the department and see if they've got any insight on what the show looks like. Because I kind of want to see it, but also like, I don't know. And I'd really like to check out Queen Mary, because I think they finally brought back Dark Harbor. I was talking to a coworker, and I guess like Shaq had done something for a few years on the Queen Mary. So it wasn't Dark Harbor for Halloween anymore. It was Shacktober. But I guess it didn't go very well because my coworker was telling me that they're bringing back Dark Harbor this year. So I'd really love to check that out. And then I might see if there's any other. She was telling me about this haunt, seventh door, I think, or 13th door, something like that. But it's so intense that you actually have to like sign a waiver saying that like you won't sue them for emotional distress or whatever. And it gives the scare actors, like permission to do a lot of things, including touch you. And I'm not so sure about that one. I'd love to support local haunts, but like I'm not really open to being touched by scary actors. So I kind of want to look at it and see like if that's actually true. And if it is, I probably won't go do that one. But Justice just popped out at me. Part of my nose. Where's my? There we go. So Justice popped out. Just a little. Let's show that card again. I'm curious. I want to see. So I just took a quick peek, but and I opened up Choice of Justice too. So instead of doing like a paragraph where like they talk about the card, it has like an explanation of the symbolism in it, which I really like. So hold on, let me see if I can get. That's what they did for Justice. You wouldn't mind a haunt where the actors can touch as long as they don't put spiders on you. That's totally fair. That's totally valid. Life or death mode, if you so much as sense one, that's 100% valid. All right. So the symbolism that they went with for Justice is cause and effect, where the stalactites up here are the cause with the water dropping and the effect being the stalagmite. Or in other words, choice, result, consequence. So your choices and the decisions you make, they build up. They stack. Every choice, every decision you make has a consequence. I like you, I like you, I like you. All right. What is this, Until Dawn? It is on my library. But not I think I might play Until Dawn in October, actually. I am thinking about it. I have a lot of horror games that I really want to play. And some of them are faster, like shorter than others, and I'm not sure if I want to play like one game for the entire month of October or if I want to play a bunch of like smaller spooky games. But I think Until Dawn is definitely, it's up in my top like 3 that I want to play. All right. I'm gonna split it there. That feels good. And we're gonna do one more pull. We got the Hermit. We got the Hermit. Isolation, separating yourself from others. Let's see curious what they put in here for their, here we go. Also, Hermit and Justice are only 2 cards away from each other. So this is what they put in their guidebook. It's hard to read, but so the symbolism that they put: introspection, solitude, and perspective. You have a clear viewpoint from your little cave here. You have this little spot where you can stand out and see everything around and outside, but you have a place that's safe where you can retreat, somewhere where you can go to take time away, think about things, time to breathe and contemplate, far away from other people. See how that distance way up in the cave compared to, this is the tree line. This is where the trees end at the top here. It's very, very good. I love that. I love being able to see, this is such a clever way of explaining rather than just block text, showing like I chose this art, these pieces for this reason. This is what it means to me as the artist. That's so good. So for cups, what the water means and what the flowers mean. That's so good. Going, skip a few. Stones. I'm so bad at trying to keep these straight. I love. Great. I am so happy with this deck. It is so pretty. I do think it's going to become my daily deck for a very long time. For the last like 2 months, I've been rocking this deck, which is really pretty. It's the Saraval Sacia Tarot deck. And I think I did my math wrong earlier. It's 78 cards, not 72 in a deck. So this is what I've been using. Very like old world, kind of Italian vibe. Which I really like. You were thinking of playing Alien Isolation for spooky season. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Oh, but I did. You were the one that mentioned Blueprints. I did check that out and I added it to my wish list. But I want to look at Alien Isolation. Oh, yeah, I see. Game based on the Alien movie. Yeah, that the cover definitely pulls that vibe. Survival horror set in the atmosphere, concentrated more danger. I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna add that to my wish list. Where is that? Add to your wish list. There you go. Oh, they have a collection? Oh, they have a whole bunch of Alien games. Wait, let me look at the bundle. What's in here? Alien versus Predator, Aliens, Colonial Marines, Colonel Marines, Colonial, I don't know. And then Alien Isolation. Interesting. But it looks fun. That looks good. Blueprints is on Xbox Game Pass right now if you just want to try it out a bit. I don't have Xbox Game Pass. I really do need to get into those types of things that allow you to like try games for free based off of a monthly subscription. Because I just keep buying games. I just keep buying games. I want it my library. I have it right now set to only games that I have. But it's stupid how many games I have that I've probably never touched. I can't even make that bigger. Because I just keep buying games. So, I should probably look into getting an Xbox Game Pass or any other kind of Game Pass. But anyway, we'll go back to there. But I have to filter by games that are only installed because otherwise it takes me forever to find anything that I want to play. You don't have a lot of games because you're so stingy with money. I have a retail therapy problem. And Steam summer and winter sales are my kryptonite. I I try really hard to be stingy with my money and to save it, put it towards, bigger purchases, pay off my credit card debt. And then Steam is like, "Hey, 75% off all these games that have been on your wish list for a year. You should get them now." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right, I should. I should do that." Don't need that box anymore. We can throw that away. But it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. And then if I go to my wish list, I have how many? I have 54 games on my wish list. Some of them are expansion packs, you know, um, soundtracks of games that I really like the music for. I should probably not pay for these. There are ways to get them, sailing the high seas and such, but so you have like 45 games on Steam and you got 20 of them for free. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do the counting, but I think it tells me on my profile how many. Yes, I have 155 games. And I've probably played like 10 of them. Your proudest achievement is getting censored for free because it went on sale as a joke. Like, that's the actual name of the game, is brackets censored. Because that's funny. That's crazy. That's not the name. See, you were just censoring the game. Gotcha. Because I asked that because there's a musical called Title of Show. And it's just lowercase in brackets, title of show, and that is the title of the show. So anytime I see somebody put, something in brackets, my brain goes to that. I'm like, is that actually the thing, or is that a placeholder? It's a game I can't even stream on Twitch. Gotcha. Is it in the Steam library? Like, could I, or in the store? Is that where you got it? If I can spell it right. I don't know why I'm Googling censored. You literally just told me that it's not that. It's a pretty infamous too. I'm trying to think. I can't. I'm rhymes with honey, ends with pop. No. No, nothing's coming to me. I don't know what that is. I'll Google it later. I'll Google it later. Not on stream. When I'm not on stream. Alrighty. Speaking of games, I think we should maybe, quite possibly, get into some Nancy Drew. Start our Mystery Monday? Maybe? What do you think? Do I already have it open? I do already have it open. So, fun little thing, as I was trying to set up stream for today, this is my first time playing Nancy Drew with 2 monitors. And Nancy Drew doesn't like that. So right now, my current setup is my monitor on my left has my game, and my monitor on my right has OBS and Spotify and all of that. And my OBS has my preview of what's on my screen and my Twitch chat and all that beautiful, wonderful stuff, right? Whenever I tried opening Nancy Drew today, it completely closed all of the programs on my right monitor. So I can only have Nancy Drew open, completely making my right monitor useless for Nancy Drew play. So I'm back to, for Mondays, I'm back to my little tablet to keep track of chat and everything, which is fun. But I spent so much time trying to Google how to fix that, and I could not figure it out. And I think it's because Nancy Drew forces you into full screen. There's no way to let your mouse exit to go into the other monitor anyway. So when I say I close, I should be saying minimize. It's minimizing all of my programs, which is still annoying. It's still annoying. But I don't have to, like, I'm not losing. It's not gonna, like, close OBS and I'm suddenly not gonna be, I hope it's not gonna, like, close it completely. It just minimizes it so I can't see it. Which was frustrating. And I don't know how to fix it. And I was Googling Reddit and everybody was like, oh, I can tell you how to fix the screen stretching because of the display settings and all that nonsense, but nobody could tell me how to make 2 monitors still work while Nancy Drew was open on one of them. There's no way at this point in time, at least with the older games. I am hoping that when we get into some of the newer Nancy Drews, that because they're made for like Windows 10 and Windows 11 and such, that it'll be easier. But we'll see. We've still got like 20 Nancy Drews to get through before we get to that point. So, Kurgoy, where's the horse? I couldn't tell you. Horse is in the stable at the moment, I think. But hello, welcome in. Oh, and there it goes. Let me pause Spotify. Quiet Spotify. No! Okay, hold on. It's not RDR2, but God damn it. Why are you... Okay, hold on a second. First off, I need to make this quieter. I know, I'm gonna fix this. I had fixed this in previous Nancy Drew iterations, and I thought that it would just continue on. I didn't realize because I can't see it in OBS, because every time I opened the game, it minimized OBS. I didn't know that it was doing this. Okay. Let me see if I can remember how I did this before. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. It's because I'm in display and I'm not in the Nancy Drew scene. Let me try this again. Let me see if I think I was just on the wrong scene. Yep. It's because I was in the wrong scene. I had fixed it in one scene, but I didn't do that same thing in the other one. We're good. Got it. Got it. Okay. Let's begin. Senior? Okay. Oh, we're going right into it. Holy shit. Thank you. I love that she's in shadow. Wow. My mouse. I lost my mouse. Come back, mouse. I can't. I can't pause it. I can't pause it. Stand by. Stand by. I can't. I can't. Okay. Uh, just tell me where to start. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I know. You. Okay. I should have audio now, but as soon as I get the chance, I'm going to go back and I'm going to start that over so we can get the audio. Because I really want to have the audio, all of it, in the VOD. So we're just gonna just okay.
Where's the rest of the staff around here?
We've had to make some, budget cutbacks, so we'll be relying heavily on our volunteer staff. namely you. Besides Henrik and me, the only people who will be around to pester you are Taylor Sinclair, my ace art dealer, and Alejandro Del Rio, attaché to the Mexican consulate and executive thorn in my side.
Tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces
Audio's
from
good now?
museums and
Great.
private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Great. I totally zoned out and I wasn't listening.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
Nice.
Why do you mention the nationalities of the archaeologists?
Because in archaeology, everyone wants to be king of the sandbox. I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
I am of the belief that artifacts belong with the cultures that created the artifacts to begin with. And they get to decide what is done with those artifacts. And if they want to put them in museums so that as many people as possible can look at them, cool. Great.
Who's Alejandro Del Rio?
Ugh, wouldn't you rather hear about the monolith? It's a massive pillar of
No.
stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
How do you know it's 1,500 years old?
According to Henrik, the monolith was made at the special request of King Pakal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
Who's Henrique?
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Thanks for the orientation, Joanna. I'll talk to you later.
Bye!
So, I had the thought, after you mentioned that I had no audio, that I was going to go back and I was going to do that from the beginning so that we got all of it in audio. But that was too much. That was far too much. I'm not going to do that. As they say, the only reason the pyramids are still in Egypt is because the British couldn't pack it up and steal it. Yes, exactly. That is exactly it. Fuck the British. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it with my chest. Fuck 'em! Okay, I do see that we're going into an ad break soon. I didn't think that I had taken so long to get started in this game, but apparently you did. Love to see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw us in a quick BRB before we really get into the game while this ad break goes, and I will see you in roughly 3 minutes. You're gonna go get your Whataburger? All right, Fauna. Enjoy your Whataburger. We'll see you when you get back. I needed popcorn. So I got me some popcorn. Let me just adjust this real quick. Alright. Okay. What do we got? What do we do? Interesting. Just nothing really. Some magazines. Ooh, that's pretty. Inherited. Hold on. Art Appraiser is thrilled to be featuring your Fire Ruby necklace in this month's issue. Please tell us about this extraordinary piece of jewelry. The necklace originally belonged to Herbert's mother, Hester, rest her soul. We never got along, but oh, those rubies really did blaze like a burning ring of fire around her neck. You had the necklace altered when you inherited it. I love that little ... before inherited it. What did she do? Hester's spirit was just a bit too overpowering in the necklace. I felt like I was going to be strangled whenever I wore it, so I decided to add a piece from my own family to balance out the energies and make it your own. Interesting. Interesting.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
Okay, that was unexpected. Here we go. Ooh. No, wait, go back. You must be referring to the extraordinary jade piece. Tell us about it. My great-grandfather, Ruffleton? Rutherford, that's a name. Jesus. Was one of the premier archaeologists of his day. This jade carving came from one of his most groundbreaking digs. Whoops, no pun intended. Pun intended. Don't lie to me now. At a Maya ruin in the Amazon jungle. I believe the year was 1898. So it's a real Maya artifact. Yes, carved by real Maya hands. Isn't it just amazing to think how many more hands this piece has passed through on its way to 21st century Topeka? Oh my stars, it gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps! Any idea what the carving symbolizes? The picture is a glyph. In Mayan culture, it stands for a number of things. Snake, green, south. I'm not sure what else. The necklace is one of my most prized possessions. That's why I keep it at the villa. I just can't bear to have it locked up in some cold bank vault where I can never see it or wear it. The insurance company advises me against it, but I tell them jewelry is to be worn and enjoyed, darlings. Don't you agree? Interesting. Alright. Interesting. Any... Oh, that's it. That's art. Okay. I was looking at it, but nothing to do with it yet. Okay. Alright. Let's go out here. We'll try to... Alright, so that's where we just came from. Contributors. I feel like these might be... either these are actual people, or more likely they're, Easter eggs.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
The way she says that. Topeka Commission for the Arts. Girly pop. Sometimes the voice acting in these games just not great. It's not great. Nancy's voice is so iconic that it's really hard to picture anybody else doing her voice, but her actual, like, acting skills, in my personal humble opinion, not great. Not great. And that kind of goes for pretty much everybody in these games. I'm not impressed with most of the voice acting in these games. But I don't play for the voice acting. I play for the ridiculous stories and stupid puzzles. Because I love puzzles and I love hurting my brain. Alrighty. So that's the door we came from. That looks like the entrance exit. And then... what is this? Oh, a map. Great. So the rotunda is where we are. We go through the... oh, so it's not the double doors. Takes us to the exhibition hall. Temple. There's a garden. Great. I can't take that with me. But that's pretty easy to memorize, I think. Oh, I can go back here. Oh, can I take that with me? Yes, I do take that with me. Great. It just keeps... okay. I think... ooh.
The knob is missing.
The knob is missing.
The knob is missing.
Hold on a second.
The knob is missing.
That sounds... that doesn't sound like Nancy.
The knob is missing.
That sounds like they got... they couldn't...
The knob is missing.
Does that sound like they got somebody else to say that voice and not Nancy? Am I just crazy?
The knob is missing.
I don't know if it's just the way she's saying it, but it doesn't sound like the voice actor for Nancy.
The knob is missing.
That's so weird. Okay, moving on. Okay, so that's where the temple is, so I was right. The double doors are the way out. Okay. Let's go this way. There's so many... ham radio.
It's locked.
Yes, as it should be. Interesting. Okay. Myra were renowned for their functional and stylistic expertise in pottery, painting, architecture, and jewelry. Artisans worked with a variety of materials, including clay, jade, gold, limestone, and wood. The variety of tools and materials used by Maya demonstrate a complex and thriving jade trade system. Okay. Oh, that's another symbol. Hold on. Hold on. So... and then another one of these, and then just cross-hatching. Cross-hatching. And then this is Ek, which equals black. Alright, our first note clue of the game. This is an offering bowl to the ward god Balak. The local graph for black is represented on the base of the bowl. I wish I could actually, like, look inside. Interesting. Maya kings not only ruled their people's political and military affairs, but their religious practices as well. Kings were considered to be divinely appointed by the supreme god Itzamna, where the majority of kings were male, and there were several notable exceptions, including Lady Kanalikal, who ruled for over 20 years. Interesting. In this relief, Pakal's mother offers her son the divine crown for his ascension to the throne. Lady Zakuk was a powerful figure in Maya history and established the Pakal dynasty. Cool. That's what's happening right here. Okay. Oh, I don't want to read all of that. Pakal, whose name translates to shield, born in 603, ascended to the throne in 615 at the age of 12, considered both a priest, king, and military ruler. Pakal claimed divine descent and ruled the great Maya city-state of Palenque. Would it be Palenque? Palenque. Palenque? For 68 years until his death in 683. The 11th ruler of Palenque, Pakal, was responsible for the majority of the city's construction. His ancestry and accomplishments are immortalized in Palenque's temples and palaces, especially the Temple of the Inscriptions, which was the primary sacred site in Palenque, and later the shrine for Pakal's tomb. Pakal was buried wearing the jade death mask you see here. The mask was meant to distinguish Pakal's royalty even in the afterlife. Much of what we know about King Pakal and the Maya civilization over which he presided has been pieced together by translating the glyphic inscriptions on his tomb. So this right here is cool. Okay. Unusual jade relief features an intricate representation of Lord Pakal, one of the greatest rulers of the Maya classical period, but the origin and function of this highly stylized piece are unknown. Okay. Nothing. Keep looking. Religion played an important role in my society. All scientific progress was impelled by the priest's need to understand and manage the sacred forces of the Maya universe. Different gods represented aspects of Maya life, from basket weaving to calendar days. Even today, little is known about the role or names of the gods represented in Maya artifacts. Okay. That's the back of that. Deities depicted in this exhibit are rain, moon, and sun gods. Rain, moon, and sun. Cool. The three masks depict the corn god, Yum Cox, the jaguar god. Would the X be silent or not? Xbalanque? Zblanque? Zblanque? X would be a Z sound. Zblanque is what I'm guessing. And the sun god, Ahaukin? Ahau? I'm not sure the pronunciation of these. I'm trying my best here. Ahaukin. Zolkin calendar stones used to compute the 260-day ceremonial year. That's cool. Okay. I looked down that one, so let's look down this one. Most customs and rituals were based on religious practices and played an important part in Maya daily life. Some, such as the wearing of earrings, are considered by our culture as ordinary, while others, such as bloodletting and human sacrifice, are seen as barbaric. Many ancient Maya customs are practiced today by the indigenous peoples of northern Central America and southern Mexico. Replicas of body-shaping devices. Maya used these devices to change their appearance. Jewelry. They changed the shape of their forehead? That's interesting. Maya ball game artifacts. Cool. Okay. And then what's over here? The writing system is the most advanced ever developed in the New World, as with Egyptian hieroglyphics. Symbols represent either sounds or concepts. Maya is considered a distinct linguistic group, and several modern variants exist today, including... See, I look at that word and I want to say quiche, because that's... But I feel like that's not how that would be pronounced. But I'm not sure. Like, quique? I'm not sure. Cachiquel and Ixil or Izil? I need to hear how those words are pronounced. I know I'm butchering the pronunciation of these so bad. But if I don't know the basis of how these languages pronounce certain letter combinations, I don't know how to properly pronounce them. Scribes played an important role in Maya culture, and some were elevated to prominent social positions. Maya writing system used logographs to represent either sounds or ideas. Maya numerical notation used both the bar and dot system and pictorial representation of gods. Okay. Are you gonna have a breakdown for which ones mean what? Okay, wait, we have a new thing over here. Get this here and draw that, and then there's 3 lines, and then that, and then there's another. Sweet Pea, hi! Welcome in! Hello, Raiders! How are we doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome! I don't know why my alert didn't go through, but I hope we're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? What were we doing? Let me get... Hold on a second. My whole text system is messed up because of the game I'm playing today. Let me get you a little shout out. Shout out. Sweet Pea. No, don't autocorrect me. Nice. There we go. Oh, it didn't populate what you were playing. We were doing some Pokemon games today. How fun! We love a little bit of Pokemon. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Celestial Jane, or Leslie Jane. You can call me Leslie, Jane, LJ, CJ. I'm good with all of those. I am a variety streamer. I primarily focus on sci-fi, fantasy, story-driven games, but every Monday we are working through our Nancy Drew series. We are on number 6. The Secret of the Scarlet Hand. We play those every Mondays for our Mystery Monday, and we're also working our way through Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm so glad to have you guys. Welcome in. If you need to raid and run, please do so. Get your snacks, get your water, throw in a lurk if you want to come back. We are happy to have you, but please, 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 please take care of yourselves. I'm doing good. Work's been kind of crazy. So I'm happy to be playing some games and chilling with my people. It's been really nice. How have you been? I haven't talked to you in forever. I feel like I haven't seen you in, I don't even know how long. But I'm so happy to have you. Oh, let me write down what this meant. It doesn't tell me what the word is, just tells me what it means, which is ink. So there's our notes. We got another word in. So those are going to mean something for us, I'm sure. You saw us online, you're like, a must raid. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate. I know, we'll have to definitely catch up. I'm trying to think. You can hop in the Discord if you want. I think you're in Lapis's Discord, so we can always chat there. But let me throw my Discord up, so if you wanted to join that, we can chat and talk and hang it out. Yeah, we can catch up. It'll be really lovely. Really, really lovely. Or we can always catch up in Lapis's Discord as well. Hop in one of those. Or I think we're just friends in Discord in general, right? So send a message. You joined so quick. Hey. Oh, I'm trying to get the Discord poppin'. I'm so bad at posting things myself. So I keep trying to remember to like put things in the different channels on there. But yeah, definitely pop in if you've got a specific channel type that you'd like to have in there. Like, I could throw something together for Pokemon. I don't play personally, but if y'all want to chat about anything that I don't have a channel for, I'll throw that in there and we can all converse and build our community more. Exciting, exciting. And I saw Havoc was here and threw in a lurk. I was happy to have you. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy, enjoy. I'm going to... Where are we here? So... We're just kind of exploring. We're in-game. We're in a Maya museum. So we're just kind of exploring, seeing what kind of stuff, hints, and clues we can find. They're giving us different symbols for certain words, which I feel like is going to mean something later. So I've been writing those down. And we're just getting started. You got here just in time. Nothing crazy, big, or important has happened yet. So, very good. And I hope Pokemon went well for you. I hope you guys got catching them all, right? Trying to catch them all, fight them, gym battles, all that cool stuff. I know almost nothing about Pokemon, but I do know a little bit enough. A little bit enough. Alright. Most customs and rituals were based on religious practices and played an important part in Maya daily life. Some, such as the wearing of earrings, are wait, I already read this. We already looked at this. Okay. Never mind. And then there's a temple. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. That shouldn't be there. Okay, we picked that up. That's going to be important. Got it. There's a... No, I don't want to play that right now. We catched them all for sure. Fantastic. I am so happy to hear that. That is kind of dope looking. I like that. I wonder, is there, there's no plaque for me to know what it represents or what it means or if it means anything. But I like that. I like it a lot. And another game over here.
I should put in my temple key card.
Oh, okay, Nancy. Thank you for that hint. Switch started acting weird, though, so a good time to get off. 6-hour stream. Heck yeah. That's a good stream time. I think we've hit 6 hours a couple of times. Mostly for Nancy Drew plays, because I try to get the whole game in one sitting. But it's a bummer that your Switch started acting weird, and I hope you get that fixed soon. This is what I want. Okay. Okay, so I have 4 more words I need to find, because we saw blink, we saw black, and we saw ink. That's these guys over here. So we have to find North, Throne, 19, and Road. Oh, wait. I wonder, we saw a thing for numbers over. I'm gonna go see if I can figure out which one would 19 be. If it's one of these faces, I'm not drawing it. This looks like something blowing like a gust of air, which makes me think of north, like the north winds. But I don't know what these would be. So let's go see if we can find those. Great. Okay, they gave it back to me. That's fantastic. What's... Ooh.
It needs a card.
Does my card... Nope, that's a game card, so that does not work. Okay. And then this is another... Oh, this is a... Activity instruction. Is this like... I'm reading this like I'm reading it, but I'm not actually reading it. With the help of Museum Guide, you'll learn about the Maya culture, discover hidden tomb of King Pakal, use your temple keycard to play different games on each temple level. Once you've finished every activity for a level, your temple keycard will unlock the entrance to the next level. Good luck. Okay. Gotcha. So I have to play those little games to get probably in, I'm assuming in here. Play the games, win the game, and then I can go in here. Got it. So I guess we start with escape. Let's see. Try your hand at this ancient Maya war game. The object is to capture all of your opponent's warriors by bumping off all of their pieces by landing on a square occupied by them. Each player has 2 turns. You must roll the corn dice on your first turn but can pass on your second turn. If a warrior runs off the playing field, he will return from the opposite direction. Got it. Play against the computer. Okay, so we must roll.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, I roll for the computer. Okay.
Hi.
Nice.
Hi. 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 Hi.
We'd have to roll a 2. Let's do it. Nope, we're passing him.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi. 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 Hi.
So if they roll a 3... Damn.
Hi.
Alright, we're just gonna keep going.
Hi.
Ooh, I probably should have... That's okay.
Hi.
Lurk time, gonna do some self-after-stream self-care. Yes, absolutely! Take care of yourself, get your snacks and your water and all that good stuff. Glad you're doing well. Hope you catch up more. Yes, absolutely. Definitely. I will hop in the Discord, either one of them, and we can definitely chat. But take care of yourself and thank you so much for the lurk. Damn.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Nice.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Give me a 2. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have to do one more. Okay.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Damn.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Give me a 2. Damn.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Damn. I need to win
Hi.
this round.
Hi. Hi.
Thank you. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Is that it? Am I done? Let me go check my progress and see if that counted. I want to make sure that counted. View progress. Okay, that counted. Great. There's a quiz and there's a matchup. So we'll find where the quiz is. So that was bull. And then the logographic matchup is this right here. So then there should be a quiz, which I think was on that. And then once we pass the quiz, we'll get access to the door. So let's go see if we can find... Well, let's go around, because there was more. I think there was a garden back here. Come on. Nope. That way. Yeah. Nope. That way. Here we go. Ooh, what's in here? Okay, here. Great. This is water. I don't think that was one of the symbols on the logographic, but we're gonna... something like that. Right? And then something like that. And that's... for water. Great. There we go. Okay. Turn around. Let's... Lab. Somebody in the lab. Let's talk to... Is there somebody here? You can chat with somebody? No, nobody's in here. Oh, yes, there you are.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik van der Hoon.
Hello, Henrik van der Hoon.
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Huh? Housekeeping?
Keeping artifacts clean is an important aspect of preserving them. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
Giving Nancy free reign, saying, hey, you're allowed to go pretty much everywhere you want. Great for us. Not smart for them. Not great for them. But it's a good thing for us. It's good for us. I think that's going to be a very, very good thing.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
See you around, Henrik.
That will be fine.
Okay.
I need to find another piece.
I have that. Wait, didn't I? Or did you already put the piece? I was like, I have the piece, but they must have then. Okay. What's over here? Okay. Ooh. Instructions on a Dynaham Model 2000. Oh, it's a ham radio. Okay, cool. I'm gonna need Morse code. Great. Oh, and they gave it to me here. Okay. Cool. I used to try to memorize Morse code. back in elementary school. I think this game might have triggered it, actually. Because I know I've played this game before. Long time ago. It was either this or it was one of the spy books I used to read as a kid. But I would sit and I would try to memorize. It never stuck for very long anyway. Cool. It's our ham radio. Okay. What about over here? I'm assuming this is where we get our voicemails and such. Sort out shards of pottery and reassemble. So we need to find... So this is our to-do list, it looks like. Great. Bring addenda to Monolith Loan Agreement to Alejandro Del Rio. I can't do that. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Match recorded narrations to appropriate displays in the main exhibition hall. You'll need headphones for this. Reorder Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. So I'll need to get keys to get the headphones. And there's a Maya numbering exhibit I'm gonna need to reorder. Okay. And we need to, what did it say? We need to order bubble wrap and... Bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Bubble wrap, packing tape, and sticky labels.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Wait. Is that... No, this is the number we need to call. Is it not? This would be the number we need to call. And it didn't pop up in my list of phone numbers that I can call. So we're going to write it down real quick. 202-555-9963. Okay. And I already forgot. Bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels.
You have no voicemail.
Oh, nope.
You
Okay.
have no voicemail.
Skip the top of the number. 555-9963.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza is open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Please call back during regular business hours.
Okay. Oh, fine. What happened with Cowboy Simulator? It'll be back tomorrow. Unhinged Tornado. We are doing Mystery Monday. So we got a little bit of Nancy Drew happening. Oh, she buzzed it. Nah, you're good. Okay. Wait, okay, so now here's... Why is the piece back in my inventory? I thought I took it... Do I have to have both pieces in my inventory? I can't just drop it off here?
I need to find another piece.
Well, that's dumb. Okay. And I can't call the number to order that for them, so that's a waste. We need to figure out how to get headphones. And we need to reorder that. And then once we find the other piece, we can do that one. Let's go... Let's see, anything else? Oh, you've given me a periodic table. We love that. Hopefully it's not part of a code again. Nothing else. Oh, this is going to be important. Okay. Nothing else. Okay, let's go. What's in shipping and receiving? Okay, let's see what's in here. I don't know. Nope, I'm not messing with this. I don't know what it does, so I don't want to mess with that yet. Okay. Okay, none of this means anything to me yet. Fix your back here, banana. I gotta... Let me... You're right. You're right. I was kind of bananing the other way, though, but yes. Fix my posture. Oh, none of this means anything to me at this time. Sunny's stuff. Oh, here's the other pottery piece. And that's interesting. Oh, we're taking that. Okay. Okay, so now we have that other pottery piece, so we can go do that bit over here. Where was that? Over here? Great.
There. Now I can start putting this together.
Lovely. Okay. Oh, I have to work around it. Okay. Well, that looks like it would go... This would go over here. But why can't I... Okay, so I have to work on this side. I'm very confused. Why... I'm so Why won't it let me... Like, this looks like it should... Oh, now it... Oh, okay. I see. I was missing the turning bit. Okay. There we go. Keep it turning. Got it. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And that piece there. Great. And then... This... No. Okay. That looks like, yep. And then, no, this one? Yeah. And then, probably, yeah, like there. And then this there.
That's done.
Great. Fantastic. We didn't use any glue, it's just holding on for dear life. Now, does it cross out on its own? No. We have to do it ourselves? Great. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep exploring. Seeing if we can figure out how to get... I think there was... Yes, garden back here. Let's look around here and see if we can get some more of these logographs. Famous British explorer Archibald Ruthford discovered this piece in '84 with the Palenque Temple. Text on the slab commemorates Pakal's ascension. Zulcan date of 6 Lamont. Okay. Interesting. We're kind of looking for something specific, otherwise I would read all of these out loud. No. No. It's kind of nice out here. Tranquil. Ooh. We've been approached.
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Nice to meet you, Sinclair. Why are you standing so close behind me?
Hi there. I guess you've done your homework.
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks squared away around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
I've never heard somebody refer to the board of directors of the BOD before. That's, interesting.
Do diamonds count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
Oh, no!
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What
What
scoundrels?
scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Where's your office?
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
I have to leave? Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yes, Nancy, very interesting.
Looks like this side is missing a part.
Great, okay.
This side looks damaged.
Yes, it does. Alright. How do I back away from this? I don't want to be here. There we go. Wait, I wanted to go out that door. Is there no way to... There we go. Here we go. Almost knocked over my popcorn. Alright. Oop, I made that a little bigger than I intended. A line there. And then that. And then a line there. And then do 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 do. And that is cheese which is thrown, which I think is one of the words that we needed. So there, number 4. Wonderful. Okay. Keep going. What about here? Rain God. I think rain was one of the words, but I don't see a logograph. Or one that looks like something I could, like, easily copy. And ooh. Oh, okay. No, no logographs. No more logographs there either. What about you? No. Okay. I can't look at that. Okay. Ooh. Sudden stop in the sound. That's not very good, but okay. There was it under language? There was also something about here, the number system. But I don't see... Oh.
Just one more tile.
Okay, I need to find the tile. Great. Close that. There we go. But it doesn't... I wasn't seeing... I already wrote that one down. An explanation on how the numbering system works. Which is unhelpful. But, okay. But this is either 12 or 9. Oh, wait. But I think one of the symbols was
Just one more tile.
13. But this is 9. So I don't know which one 13 is yet. Okay. Right. Let me go talk to the guy in the lab again. Maybe he can get me a key for the headphones. Turn this way. Oh, he's not here. And I can't look at his workspace, so there's nothing important here. Okay. What time is it in game? 10:15. Is it 10:15 at night? Is that why he's gone? Oh, okay. There's a few different places. I can go to the hotel or I can go to the office. Let's go to the hotel. I'm assuming it's PM. or Bess. And call. I have a computer. Aw, cute puppy. Oh, okay. We have a note. Great. Dad's friend Franklin Rose asked me to volunteer as an assistant curator at the Beach Hill Museum. The museum is preparing an exhibit on the ancient civilization of the Maya that includes a monolith recently excavated in Mexico. Met my boss Joanna Riggs, who showed me the museum's prized possession, a carving of a Maya king Pakal, who ruled over the ancient city Palenque. Temple match-up puzzles should have answers in exhibit hall or garden. Temple key card door locks should work in all of the levels activities or solved. Don't forget to put my card in to get credit for my work. Yes. Meet museums. Working on translating. Pottery in the lab needs to be pieced together, which we did. The Chaco Canyon Culture Center's number is that. Why is everyone's phone prefixes 555? That's funny. I like that call out. That's very funny. Need to bring papers about the monolith to the Mexican consulate. Found Sonny's diskette. Oh, okay, yes, that's right. We did find that. Met the art dealer. Should talk to him in his office. Find the... We need one more of these. Need headphones, yes. See if Franklin knows Prudence Rutherford. Okay, that's our notes. Can I
need a disc.
Is that not what I have right here?
I need a disc.
Is that not... Do I not have a disc currently?
I need a disc. I need a disc.
Why? Do I have to... Am I only able to... Is it disc as in compact disc and not floppy disk? Do I need to only use the floppy disk at the museum? Okay. Maybe. It's now 11 p.m. Let's... Hold on. Wait. Back. Go back. I have to hit cancel. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not... There's nothing else I can take a look at in here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's... Alarm... 7. That's fine. Great. Alright. Let me see. Try one more time.
I need a disc. I need a disc.
Okay. Just to be sure. Just had to be sure. Check in with Bess.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me, Nancy. What's new?
It's pouring rain. George and I are in the middle of a heated game of Go Fish, and I'm winning.
Don't believe a word she says, Nancy. Last hand, I made mincemeat out of her.
Anyway, we don't want to make you homesick. How's the internship going?
So far, so good. There's a lot of excitement about the upcoming exhibit, especially since we have the Palenque monolith.
The who?
The monolith. It's a giant block of stone recently excavated from a cave near Palenque in Mexico. Apparently, it's a very big deal. They think it's 1,500 years old.
So, have you seen it? This, monolith?
Yeah, it's humongous. Must weigh a ton.
Like how big? As big as a refrigerator?
Maybe Bigfoot's refrigerator.
Sorry, Nancy, but how would a person tell this monolith apart from, say, some other big rock?
Well, for one thing, it has Maya glyphs carved into it.
Glyphs?
Pictures that represent words or ideas, also known as logographs. Joanna says the glyphs might be a message from King Pakal.
What kind of message?
We don't know yet. Henrik Vanderheun, Beach Hill's epigrapher, is working on a translation.
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
Well, Nancy, you're sounding very curatorial.
Very curatorial indeed. We've been worried that you would be a little bored without a mystery to solve, but it sounds like your brain will have plenty to chew on.
The whole Maya culture is a mystery to me at the moment. The last thing I'm going to be is bored. I'm sure of that.
Speaking of kings, this card game's not over yet, Bess.
Yes, well, I hope you've got plenty of bait for your fishing pole, dear cousin.
Okay, you two. I'll call back later.
Call back soon.
Yeah, and good luck.
Great. That was a wonderful check-in. You know, you must have been worried sick if you made it back with Whataburger. You did. I am so glad you did. I was very, very worried. You were gone for such a long time. I didn't know what happened to you. Suddenly remember why you were reluctant to get it yourself anyway. LED lights kill your retinas. Let me get out of here before this dial tone makes me throw up. I have a personal vendetta against anyone and everyone who has LED headlights. I will murder you and your family if you have LED headlights. I hate your guts. And I will tear them out of your abdomen with my bare hands if you have LED lights. I can't stand them. It is one of the things in this world that make me just so irrationally angry. And I know it's irrational. It's not rational to get as angry as I do about it. But oh my god. But I am so glad that you are back safe with your Whataburger. And I hope that it is everything that you need it to be and want it to be. I hope that it is delicious and filling and satisfactory. Let's go back. Actually, we can go to the guy's office. Yes. Let's go to his office and see what he wants to say. Hair. There it is. Got it.
It's about time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
No, thank you.
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back. Now, what's going on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka.
Oh no!
2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
That reminds me. We were gonna call the Franklin lady, see if she knew the lady who owned the necklace. I forgot to do that. It's okay.
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Of course I do. Moment of truth if they got your burger right, though. Burger is correct. Nice. Good job, Whataburger. They ran out of large cups and gave me one of their special collector cups, though. Fuck yeah. That's dope. That's good on them. That is good on them. Is it a cool collector cup? Is it dope? I hope it's dope.
Doesn't Beach Hill have a security system in place?
The museum has a basic alarm system, but it's not exactly state-of-the-art. I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
You're a big museum. You're a museum in general. You don't even have to be a big museum. You are a museum. And the most security you have is a basic alarm? What? Super cool. You don't even need a straw because it has like a coffee lid. Nice. I usually use straws in those anyway because I like straws. But that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
With so much writing on this exhibit? How can that be?
Who knows?
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
I am blind as a bat and pretty hard of hearing. So I don't think I'm the right person for you, friend. Sorry.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm just a detective, you know. I'm not bionic.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
Don't use that phrase. I don't like that phrase. Modest.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece, there by your desk. Something tells me it's not a Maya artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name? For real?
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
Unhelpful.
I'd better get going.
Keep up the good work.
Interesting. Interesting. That's it? That's all I can look at? Okay. Let's go back to the museum then.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Alright. Oh, you know what? One of these keys probably... I'm a dingus. I didn't even think about that. Back up. Around here.
The knob is missing.
Oh, that's right. I need to find the knob. No. Okay. Where would the knob be? Then what was the thing? Oh wait, was the keys that I needed? Let me see, maybe the knob's in here.
How are the tasks coming along?
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to do with those exhibit narrations.
Henrik can help you with that.
Of course he can.
I can't seem to find the addenda to the monolith loan agreement that I'm supposed to bring to Alejandro Del Rio.
Check with Henrik on that.
Yeah, I had a feeling. What exactly do you do? If Henrik is in charge of everything, what exactly do you do?
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Willing to take a pay cut. That's interesting.
Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico.
Is that one of the places that got hit? I don't remember.
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Alright, let's go chat with Henrik then. Since you're apparently useless. Wait, no, keep going this way.
I see you succeeded in reconstructing that Maya pot. Do you know what the glyph on it means?
No, I was hoping you could tell me.
Place name glyphs are some of the rarest and most difficult to translate. Even most of my colleagues wouldn't have a clue about this one. Ah, but I'm a rare breed myself, Nancy, and this is one of my areas of expertise.
You kind of creep me out.
You've got my undivided attention.
The glyph on that pot signifies the great ancient Maya city of Copan in Honduras. There happens to be a very important dig going on there right now.
Why is it so important?
When you've been researching a civilization for over half your life, you get very excited about any new evidence that is found. I'm keeping up with the action by ham radio.
What is the SpectroX Archeo Analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances. The beauty of the machine is that it can collect these traces without damaging the artifact in any way. But it cost us a fortune, so don't fiddle with it unless you get Joanna's permission.
Got it.
Can I give that ham radio a try?
Absolutely not. The radio is a tool, not a toy. One has to be extremely careful about the kind of information one sends out over the airwaves. And I do not have time to monitor you. And besides, the vacuum tubes have been terribly fussy lately. If another one blows, I think I'll go mental.
Noted.
I'm not sure how to go about rearranging those exhibit narrations.
It's really quite simple. Check out the Convermatic auto narrator in shipping and receiving. You'll need some headphones. First determine which of the exhibits in the main hall could rightly be called Exhibit A. Change Exhibit A's narration number until you're seeing what you're hearing, or hearing what you're seeing, and it's all downhill from there.
I can't seem to find the addenda to the monolith loan agreement that I'm supposed to bring to Alejandro Del Rio.
Sunny June bobbed around this place like an untethered balloon. Who knows where he left those documents? You'll just have to hunt them down.
Right.
And FYI, Senor Del Rio has been extremely touchy about this monolith loan, so try not to keep him waiting.
Got it.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will.
Okay. Is there a computer in here I can use? Because it wouldn't let me use the floppy disk on my laptop in the hotel. But it doesn't look like there's one in here either. Oh wait, let's call that. That was that number that we needed to call also to make that order. So let's do that.
You have no voicemail.
But the number. I have to, hold on, wait. I wrote it down. That's right. I wrote it down. It was bubble wrap, tape.
Silvio's curatorial bonanza.
I don't remember.
Are you still having a sale on packing supplies?
That's right, 30% off on bubble wrap, foam peanuts, heavy-duty tape, medium and large boxes, sticky labels, and why supplies last, of course. Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork.
Great.
What's the account number?
What's the mystery in this game? Missing exhibit. So far, somebody had a necklace stolen, and then 2 other museums were robbed. Nothing has happened to our exhibit yet that we're working in, but we're worried that something will. But right now, I'm just acting as an assistant
BH119K.
BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo, it's Nancy Drew. But Silvio's curatorial bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill.
Why?
I sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
We haven't been paying for... Lovely. Okay, let's call this Franklin Rose.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
Who may I say is calling?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, great to hear from you. How's the internship treating you? Are Joanna and Henrik showing you the ropes?
Assistant curator. That's not the job description for hobby detective. It's an internship. Can Nancy get an actual... Of course not. Of course not. Nancy actually work and get money for the things that she does? No. Why would she do that? Poppycock. Her parents are probably very rich. It's my guess. Or her father. Because if I remember correctly, her mother has passed. I think her father is just very well off. Blah, 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 blah.
So far, so good, I think. There's a lot of work to do before we launch this exhibit, but somehow we'll pull it off.
Glad to hear you're settling in. I'm off to a meeting, but feel free to call me if you have any questions.
I'm sure everything's going to be smooth sailing, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
Okay. So I was not able... Maybe I have to call again in order to ask about, but that's okay. I'll do that later. So I need to find this agreement somewhere. I need to figure out how to get that happening. And I think things, once I probably... No. Let me see Henrik. If he knows anything about these unpaid.
Howdy.
I'm supposed to order more packing supplies, but the company says they won't do business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
No comment.
But Henrik, how am I supposed to get this order taken care of?
I hereby absolve you of that task. If Joanna wants things shipped, she can stuff them into garbage bags for all I care.
Okay.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will.
Why is Henrik from 2020? I couldn't tell ya. I could not tell ya. He's kind of given... Not quite creepy, but... I don't know, his vibe is just off. Not like... suspect him of doing something nefarious. Just like... I don't think we'd have a good time hanging out kind of vibe. Alright, I'm absolved of this task. But I can't cross it off. There we go. Alright, let's keep looking around and see if we found this floppy disk in here in Sunny Stuff, but not the paperwork. And then there's all these boxes, but I don't know what to do with them. Nothing can be done with them yet. There's been a few of those. And then I can't, this is... I don't know what that's for yet. There's nothing. Okay. Yeah, see, there's another one of these. Wait, hold on. I have keys. No, but the keys are just to get into the museum. And then there's whatever this is. Oh, I think this is the audio. So I have to figure out... Okay, so I need to get headphones. I need to figure out how to get headphones. So I need to find the knob. You hate how with pets you never eat in peace. No. No, you do not. Your food is not your food. It is their food. Oh, wait, let me see. Maybe the knob is in here. Is there a drawer I can look in? Can I look in?
It's locked.
Of course it is.
It's locked.
No. Okay. Nope, back up. What about this one? Yep, there's the knob. Okay, great. And then... Interesting. Okay. I hate that bowl game. It's random, or is it? Choosing when I pass, blah 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 blah. This is... Oh my god. Okay. Never look directly at Sinclair's tag. Okay. Hurricane Sunny, yeah. Was this kid also a kid? Like, was he a kid? Or is this just how his brain works? Because, like... Interesting. Okay. The audio narration thingy is going to be so much work. Luckily, old Hurricane Sunny managed to borrow Joanna's notes for this project. Notes to self: must distract Joanna only after her coffee break. Okay, hold on. Stand by. We're gonna copy his notes. They're not gonna be as nice, but I don't really care. Alright. And then the circle with the monolith right here. And then it kind of goes like this, like that. And there's J and K and H. And there's a dot there and a dot there. And then here, 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 there. And there's a dot here. And a dot here, which is O, and a dot here, which I think is it's either C or G, and then a dot, and a dot. What do you think? Yeah? I think that's good. Okay. And then this one. Here, here. Like that. And then there's the temple. Great. Great. And then here. Here. Definitely not to scale the way he is, but that's okay. So this is, oh, that's a G. So the other one was definitely a C. Great. And that's N. And that's B. And that's D. And that's I. And that's L. And that's A. And that's E. And that's F. Great. Yeah? I think that's great. Wonderful. So that will definitely help. I think I drew that upside down. I did. I did draw that upside down. Alright. Well, that's okay. Okay. Sure wish the lab had a computer. I just have to check out the latest Alien Adventure games. www.justadventure.com. I wonder if that's a real website. You're stuffed? Fantastic. Yum. I hope it was yummy and delicious. If only someone would make a game about the mana and toss it in some aliens, UFOs, of course. Okay. Okay. Not seeing. And then chocolate bars. Wait. What's with all the chocolate bars? Now with 79.5% less fat. That's... okay. Sure. This book isn't anything. Okay. Okay, let's go get those headphones now that we have the knob. Why the knob was in that desk to begin with. Anybody's guess. Just take any... there we go. Alright, let's go to here. And then... so there's something... turn this upside down. So there's something here.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
Okay. But this should be... you know what I'm gonna do is A should be about the ham radio. And then there's something that was A, so there's also something over here.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America. Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known,
Okay, say it again.
it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
Okay, that looks right. That might be right. So F is range. Just Adventure is a website. Looks like it's a review blog for adventure games. Interesting. And then there was one over here.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl...
Okay, so that looks correct. L is ceramics. And then there's nothing else in this area. So if we go up and over, so this
I
is the
am
very
Lord
end.
Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque.
Hold on.
All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Cultural, scientific, and military achievement flourished under his reign. As with all Maya kings, very little is known about his personal life, since all...
Lady Zach Cook, ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya tradition required that the kingship be handed down from father to son, but Lady Zach Cook wrote.
That also looks correct. Also, his map only showed one thing there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So this maybe was supposed to be M here. N, O, and then I don't have a P or anything after that. Okay.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects.
Okay, that looks right. I is the I is pantheism, and E was I am there. It's like a, and then what's over here? This one should be, there's one here.
The Maya ball game was a religious activity.
That's correct.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar,
This
made
is
up
not
of 20
correct.
weeks each with a named day,
So
and
G
13 weeks each with a
should
numerical
be about
day.
body shaping.
The two types of weeks progress independently of each other. The date on this slab uses the
And then N is correct on the ball game. That one's correct. That one was correct. That one was correct. That one was correct. So
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth.
So that's supposed to be numbers.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and
That looks correct. So that would have been B, which is scribes, which looks correct. And then that was it for in here. And then there's the garden. There we go. So the garden has over here.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls were employed for this activity. Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among...
O is bloodletting, which is correct. So it's like, it looks like some of these he got wrong in his notebook. Like he put A in a spot where A... But I don't know if the number, if it's letters that are associated with it, because it doesn't pop up when I do this. I might be making this more complicated than I need to, but, you know, here we are.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham
Yeah,
radios
see, this
are
is supposed
often
to be
the only means
not
of
that.
contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym for Handheld Amateur Radio.
So this should be...
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
This should be
Ham
monster.
radios are often the only means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an
Okay, so that should be monsters. Okay. Oh, the dots means that there's something there that's not audio. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Nope.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local Kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The Kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture.
Okay, so that's correct. Wait, hold on. I just saw it.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty. Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya. In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes,
That is incorrect. Oh my goodness gracious. And then there's one more. No, wait, that was J.
In addition to adorning...
Shoot. So I accidentally missed. Where's K?
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local Kahals.
That was K?
Here, Bird Jaguar...
So then which one is H? Unless I'm... Okay, hold on a second. We go... Nope, from here. So this one is J.
In addition to adorning...
Great. And then there should be one here. There should be one right here. Weird. Okay. I am so confused. This is... Because according to... This should be H. And there should be one right over here. That's K. Here we go. Got it. I was like, why is I not seeing it?
The headband
I
twins,
just keep passing
Hun
by it.
Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chok, Shib, Chok, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of the Maya gods were paired together. The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial...
So this one is correct. And this one is K. So the Kahal one was H, which is correct. And then K is also correct, which is the twins one. Alright. And then if we go here, and it was in here, and it was this thing.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19.
So A should be ham radio.
In addition to adorning
the Maya ball game,
ritualized
the four miniature gods clinging... The date on this slab...
Strange... The Maya kings were often in...
I am Lord Lady Zach. The Maya were pantheistic.
Ceramic bowls. Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
A is
Ham
5.
radios are often the only means of
Great. D should be numbers.
Strange supernatural creatures. The Maya kings were often...
I am Lord Lady Zach. The Maya were...
Ceramic bowls such as the one...
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine...
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers.
7.
Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 9.
Okay. This one. B should be scribes.
Maya scribes
Yes.
recorded the official
So
history
that's
of
8.
the kings and queens, but very little...
Great. F should be range.
Although the geographic range of Maya...
Great. Wait, what number was that? 6. And then E should be the,
I am Lord
that one.
Pakal,
Barely
ruler
certain.
of the mighty kingdom of Palenque.
No. Wait.
All those who come before.
Wait, what number? That says 07, right? That's a 7. But then... Oh, wait, now I'm confused. That's a 7. How do they have...
I am Lord.
The Maya used different.
How do they have different... How do we have 2 7s? I'm very confused. This is right.
Archaeologists work in some of the.
B, C. Where did C go? C should be monsters.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote ceramic bowls.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in Lady Zach Cook.
I am Lord.
The Maya kings were often strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called
That
monsters.
should be that one.
Played an important role in Maya mythology.
Great. Why are we grading someone's Mayan history test? We are trying to make sure that the audio that people get when they do the audio guided tours matches the actual exhibit. But, of course...
I am Lord
This... I'm very confused. How do I... Is this not a 7? What is this? Because it looks like a 7, but this is a 7. And this one is longer up here than this one is, so I'm guessing it's not actually a 7. So I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. We're going to move on. F is range, which is correct. And then G should be body shaping.
The date on this slide. The 4 miniature gods.
Ritualized blood.
The Maya ball game was.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and
this
costumes,
should be
the Maya shaped
9.
their bodies to heighten their beauty.
Great. H should be the Kahal.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state.
75. Great. Maybe it's a 1. Maybe that would make sense. That would make sense. Actually.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over.
J. Ay. His ascension.
In addition to adorning themselves,
Maya scribes recorded the official history.
the Maya used different.
Although the geographic.
Archaeologists work in ceramic bowls.
The Maya were. Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 C.
I think that's right. J. Oop, no. Oop, go back to K. K should be about the twins.
The 4 miniature gods clinging to
Yes.
the vision serpent are the headband twins.
And then M. I don't have an M. I don't have an M. It's where I thought, okay, yeah. So he didn't have M on his thing. We're gonna have to do, it's not, let's see. It's not 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it could be 4.
Ceramic bowl.
No, ceramics is L.
Ceramic bowls.
Okay, so that's 4 here. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. N. N is the ball game.
The Maya ball game was
That's 70. So I have 70, 72, 74, 75. O should be
Ritualized bloodletting was a common
77.
practice among
Okay.
the Maya.
So then it's just whatever's left. So it's not 70. It's not 77. It's not 72. 73?
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day.
Maybe? I hope? I hope I'm right. Hello, Lapis. Welcome in. Why is my alert not going? Yeah. Hold on a second. That's the second time my alerts have not gone off. Give me just a moment. I want to figure out why that is. Why is that? But hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastic. Where is... There you are. It's connected. Channel points. Do I not? I could have sworn I set up an alert for hellos besides just the chat response. But maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Hold on a second. I want to double check that. Because maybe I'm just misremembering. Well, that one worked. That one was set up. So maybe I didn't do but that's audio. I thought I had, for at least for hellos, I had a screen alert. Give me just one moment. Because I definitely had one for raids, and I didn't get the raid alert to go. So I do want to check on my alert box. Let's see. Channel points. No, I did not set up an alert for hello. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I thought I did, but I guess not. Oh, and that's why. For some reason, that's set to 5 viewers. It should have been... Why is that like that? Okay, and that's why the raid alert didn't proc, because it's set to a higher number than it should have been. Love it! Thought that I was going to say womp womp and not a whole trombone. I didn't like any of the womp womps I found, and I didn't have the energy to try to record one myself. I might at some point if I like naturally say womp womp and it sounds good. But I wasn't in a voice acting mood when I was thinking of that, setting that one up. So I just picked a trombone one out, and I kind of liked it. But okay, nice to, at least that's. I'll have to set up an actual visual alert at some point. But great. Bring the game back up. Fantastic. The trombone is fun. Thanks. Yeah, I was having a little bit of fun with StreamerBot and just playing around with some different channel point options. It's like, it's mostly what I wanted to be affiliate for was emotes, which I'm working on creating some unique emotes for the channel, and channel points. So, okay. Nope, this way. Nope, this way. Keep going. Let's go listen to all of these and make sure that they are correct. But how are you doing, Lindsay? How was your day? How's your Monday? I hope you had a good day at work.
Ceramic bowls.
Okay, that's correct. Oops, here we go. Okay. So there's 2 over here.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is...
That one's correct.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
Great, that's
Ham
correct.
radios are often the only...
Great.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of
Yes.
Maya life.
This is correct. Great.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who
I
come
think that's correct.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day,
I
and
don't
13
think this is
weeks each
correct.
with a numeric.
This is wrong. Shoot. Okay. Are these... I wonder if maybe...
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most...
Okay. I have to figure out what... So this one, I have it under
The date on
calendar.
this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20
Am I-
weeks each with a named day, and 13.
Okay. So... I don't have... I don't have that written down at all. So M should be calendar? Calendar? No, M should not. M currently is calendar. Work was fine. You had professional headshots done for the hospital website. Ready to take your contact lenses out? I bet. Sometimes I miss being able to wear contact
The date
lenses,
on
but
this
oh, they
slab-
drove me nuts. Okay, where should the calendar be? This is the calendar, but there's no audio for that.
The Maya were.
I am Confucian.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day. The date on this slab uses the
I'm
Tzolk'in,
very
or divine calendar.
confused because there's nothing. The calendar is here, but there's no audio for it. They just make you feel really sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, they can definitely tire eyes out a lot.
The Maya ball game was a religious activity.
Okay, that one's correct.
In addition to adorning themselves...
That one is correct. There's nothing over here. So far, we've got calendar where there should not be calendar.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel,
That one's correct.
strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters.
That's correct. Oh, wait. Do I have that one? Do I have throne written down? Yes, I do. Okay. I am... Keep going, keep going, keep going. There. No.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war
Okay,
with
that one's correct.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak, Shib, Chak, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with...
That's correct.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in
This is wrong.
615 CE.
Okay. So I have... I think this is supposed to be
Lady
the
Zach
calendar
Cook
one.
ruled
Thanks,
Palenque
good.
before her son
Yes,
ascended the
okay.
throne in 615.
So I need to switch J with M. Okay, and I think that'll get it right. Have a good lurk, Linz. Thank you so much for popping in. Okay, let's go see if we just switch J and M, and I think we'll have it right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So I have it as 2.
Lady Zach Cook.
So make it 73.
The date on this slab.
And then make LM. Make this one 2.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Great! Fabulous! We got it! That was so much work. Oh! Okay. Dog wishes to be under your skin. You close the door for a bit of privacy, and now she's slamming her head against it. Like, if I don't let her in the next 10 seconds, the world will end. Oh, poor puppy. Oh, let her in. Let her under your skin. Wait, no, I wanted to go to the lab. So we can cross that off our list. We did it. There. Great. And then we still need to find this other guy here. And we need to find the paperwork. And there's no other drawers. You're back.
Howdy.
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sunny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens.
Oh no.
I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
That's a bad theory to have.
See you around, Henrik.
Will do.
Okay. I need the key.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. I need to find the key for that. And I think I need to go back to the hotel. I don't know why I can't use that. But maybe let's go try. Unless, what's her face? I didn't see a computer in her office, but we can try.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
It's locked.
Damn it. Alright, what time? 6:30. Alright.
It's locked.
Damn it, that was the wrong door. Let's go back to the hotel. Okay, I'm gonna throw us in a quick BRB while the ads run, and I will see you guys all in a few minutes. Okay, I am back. Oop. I forgot to pause the game, so time kept going. That's okay.
I need a disc.
I don't understand. That is a disc. Why does it not work? Alright, nothing really new here.
I need a disc.
Okay, we all see this disc. I'm holding a disc. Oh, I see my problem. Ahaha, I was trying to put it in here like it's an external reader.
I need a disc.
But it's in here. That's the reader. I see my problem, maybe? There we go. Please enter your password. Fuck. It might be in his notebook. Try password. Nope. Sorry, Fauna, not this time. I'm not sure what this is. If it has a floppy disk reader, because I'm not sure how popular compact discs were at the time. So I don't know what...
I need a disc.
But it might be. It doesn't look like a CD reader, but it could be. But it has an internal floppy disk reader. And it doesn't get taken out. It's now in there forever, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the museum and see if I can find what his password would be. Museum. Where was it? It was, his notebook was over here. It was in here. And it was in here. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. He's obsessed with these things. It could be Cocoa Kringle or Cocoa Kringle. It's spelled with K's. Cocoa Kringle. So we can try that. That's possible. And then... You love when characters in media say password like that when prompted. Like that one case in Ace Attorney when the prosecutor of that case goes, and my bank pin is 0001 because I am number 1. Notes. There's more of that Kringle. Cocoa Kringle. Money, daydreaming. That's about that. Boring. Okay. I'm gonna think. I don't see anything in his notebook about his password, so I'm gonna guess that it's Cocoa Kringle, because he's clearly obsessed with that chocolate. And there's nothing to look at in his section. Okay. Nope. Keep going. That way. Back to the hotel. Like, buddy, you just gave your bank account to everyone and ruined everyone who reads Court Transcorps or Wickford. It's definitely a funny trope. Okay, let's try...